Hey Manjulika, hi. So good to see you. Hi Sudha ma'am, how are you? So good to see you here. Hi Chaya. Thank you. That's a gift from a friend from Kolkata. How's Vijayawada? Manjulika. Hi Chaya, thank you. That's great, ma'am. So good to see you here today. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I just thought I had to go Chennai way a little bit. Today we have a very exciting episode. This is episode 4, and we are going right till Kolkata. And we have our guest today. She's live. Go live with her. That's the Vagabond. Hey, hi.
Hi.
So,
Hello.
yes, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, all well. How does it feel to dress up in lockdown?
First of all, thank you for making me do that because it's like it feels that I've not worn sarees for like 3 months now. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I have to. Now there is a reason for me to really pull out my favorite sari. And when you said that we are gonna, wear and twine really, so I thought that let's do it. And you
Yeah,
look lovely. I mean, what sari is that?
this is, I believe it's called Kantha work sari,
Yes,
and this is from
yes, yes,
Bengal. So I
yes,
recently
very
gifted this sari from a friend from Kolkata. So her parents stay in Kolkata. So I was like, I
okay.
have to utilize it. Let me
Okay.
just wear it today. So
Great.
yeah, I think it's
Amazing.
I love Kantha saris because they look very, very beautiful and classy.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah, and you
yes.
look lovely. Like you look like a proper bong because you are one. And I love the name the Vagabond. The
Oh,
Vagabond. Sorry.
thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, in fact, it has a bong version of it because since I am a bong, and that's
Yeah.
how the name was, my brand was like really, it came into life that was like, it really matched my character. Like, I am a vagabond solo traveler, which I thought, and so being a Bengali girl and being a vagabond by nature, and putting that into my travel style, I thought that why not mix both and then make a vagabond. And that's how the vagabond was born. Yes.
Yeah, it looks I mean when I heard the name also I was like, wow, this sounds like really well thought name, and it just goes with your personality also. So that's pretty good.
You, thank you, thank you. I'm really, really like pleased to know that. Yes.
Yeah. So how are
Yeah.
things in Kolkata? Like
Yes. So I know Calcutta is reviving. I know that it is going to take time because the kind of wrath that Amphan really got
right.
brought it out here. So it will take some time to really normalize everything. Like it can't be just the way it was before. So, but then slowly and steadily it is like coming into normalcy. Yeah. And
Yeah, yeah.
we have
And
like one, yeah, tell me.
no, 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 go on, go on.
No, no, no. It was like one side we have this Amphan, and then already we are dealing with COVID. The number of cases are just rising. So yeah,
Oh,
I mean, it's tough times. It's tough times. So yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and that's why I thought that Sunday dressing sounds perfect plan.
Yes,
Because at least
yes,
it gives
yes,
some pleasure. So it is okay. So,
yes.
but what keeps you busy these days? Like because now, what are you up to?
Okay, so well, actually, I am quite busy nowadays because I am working towards my pending articles and I'm writing a lot of blogs. I'm trying to learn a lot of technical aspects behind behind running a website, right? I mean, I've
Oh,
always been ignorant about the fact.
yes, yes.
Also because I have been I am a corporate professional I'm a full-time corporate,
Oh,
and this my baby, this passion is my part-time passion for now.
sure.
So this lockdown really helped me to understand the deeper and the technical aspects of how to run a blog
Right.
and how to generate traffic. So yeah, I've been working day and night about it. I seriously
Wow.
don't want to talk anything about the technical aspect of the blog for now.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. So that's so we have a lot of people joining in. Hi,
Yes.
Tani.
Yeah, Sunny, hi. This is amazing. She's my friend from office. So yeah, I get
That's,
inspiration from her actually. She wears amazing saris and yeah, definitely. Yeah.
that's pretty
Oh,
nice.
great.
Uh,
Amazing.
I think we
So
also
yeah,
had Bhumika. We had Donna.
yeah. Hi, Sonarun. He's a friend of mine from Pondi. Yes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So then, ma'am, we missed the trips too. So I had seen the comment earlier. We will go very soon. That's for sure. And I think we'll have more fun. So we had
Yeah.
somebody. Obviously, we all are missing travel desperately.
I
So and
know.
yeah, yeah. So we
That's
wait
what.
for 2-3 minutes, Deepjani, and I think we can kind of begin our Kolkata travel, which is virtual, and we are
Yes.
super excited for it.
Yes, that would be amazing, actually. In fact, what I'm wearing right now, I would like to know. Also like to tell you that I'm wearing a Jamdani work from Bengal. So this work is also like it is weaved in cotton. Actually, it's white on white. So white is my favorite color. So I thought that I'll wear white today. Yes. So this weave is actually the style of weaving is actually very Bengal, I would say. So
Yeah,
this also from Kolkata, this style of weaving, but it also has a lineage in Bangladesh. So we get saris like Dhakai Jamdani of this
yeah,
kind of prints from Bangladesh as well. And the Indian version, the Bengal version is called Tat Jamdani or something. Tat is the cotton
yeah, yeah.
handloom of the thing. So yeah,
I've
that is another
got
style of living.
Tath for sure, quite a lot,
Yeah,
and I think yeah, and I think Kolkata is one of the place which has like a lot of varieties of
yeah,
hand weaving, hand woven sarees. So it
yes.
has different patterns also. Like, and I've
Definitely.
heard Jamdani, but I didn't know what it looked like exactly.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it
These
looks
are like
really
big
pretty.
motifs. Like if you see the
Yeah,
big motifs and stitched, like it's in the weave is like that, and they have
yeah.
like big motifs and all. I know the sari experts can tell better version of it, so I'm sure I hope that I'm doing a bit of justice to explaining this. Yeah,
But I think in Kolkata, people wear a lot of sari. Like it's a very normal thing there.
yes, they love to.
For us in Bombay, it's very very rare thing. Of course, there are women who wear it, but yeah,
Yeah.
even I'm like very adventurous today, and I'm like, okay, let's just do this. Why not?
Yes,
Well, yeah, in Bombay, people don't prefer wearing
I
saris.
know. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, you picturize Bombay as being a very fast track city, and people are very fast. And I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
study takes time. Like it really takes time. It really takes effort. I would not say that Bombay people are not giving efforts. For sure, they
yeah,
are. But yeah, it is like a part of our lives. In Kolkata, it's more a
yeah.
part of our life to even dress up in a sari, and it becomes very effortless actually to wear. Yeah. So.
Thank you, Krishma.
Okay.
Yes, we are
Hey,
feeling also beautiful.
thank
So,
you, Dina. Yeah. Wow, great. Scribble.
yeah,
Thank you for that emoji.
yeah. So let's
Great.
begin, Devjani. So tell us more about you as an avid traveler. Tell us what from your corporate world also what you're doing.
Okay, so I am a part-time travel blogger and a full-time corporate slave. That is what I try to tell. So yeah, because traveling is my passion. So sometimes I feel that I am struggling hard between both the side, like managing a full-time job and as well as my passion of travel. And
Okay.
this passion of travel actually led me to start off with my travel blog,
Okay.
which I kind of journal my travel and write my experience.
Yeah.
um coming to the travel part, yes, I am mostly a solo traveler, and I love to travel around the world wherever I get the chance. And of course, in India as well, I love to travel to a lot of places. My um, favorites are like, of course, towards south and of course towards north. I really love to do that.
Yeah.
And traveling has always been really a passionate affair for me. I mean, I know that this is like a very cliche statement of it's passionate, travel is life and
Yeah.
things. But again, I would like to reiterate on the feeling that that is one of my favorite passions. That is something which really makes me feel alive,
Yeah.
and it's an ongoing process of like a training. Like, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think travel is more about it just kind of puts the life on your the basic monotonous life and it just
Yes.
kind of pepping you up that okay, there's something to look forward to.
Yes.
So yeah. So okay, so
Definitely.
what are you where are you going to take us in Kolkata today? Like what all you're going to cover? So tell us more about Kolkata. Why is it called City of Joy?
Great. I mean, do you remember there was a very famous, I was just thinking about it, like there was this very famous quote by Veer Sangvi sometime back, like if you really want to head to a very fast-paced life, you go to Bombay, you want to have that richness and sophistication and things, you go to Delhi, and for the beer pubs, party, crawling places, and the uptech techie markets, you head to Bangalore. But if you really want to really get into the soul of India, you head to Kolkata. I mean, that's where I say that Kolkata really has got soul. I mean, in its character as a city. So I would
Okay.
say, as a city, it is a very soulful city, definitely. I'll tell you
Okay.
about myself. That I am originally not from Calcutta. I was not born and brought up in Kolkata. I
Okay.
was raised in Delhi, and then I've
Okay.
moved to Kolkata. And it was a hard time for me to really understand and really imbibe the spirit of Kolkata first. So it took me really almost a decade to understand the beauty of it, like
Okay.
what Kolkata has in offer for me. So
Yeah.
slowly, steadily, I got to know that even if you term it as a slow, laid back, you have things like to define Kolkata. People are very laid back. People are very slow, and they really be in the moment, and they're really not really thinking about future and things like that. But it has its own essence, actually. So I
I'm
would
sure.
say, yeah, I would say that once you come to Kolkata, see and feel the kind of vibe the old city has,
Yeah.
the old world Kolkata has. Like, I would talk about South Kolkata and North Kolkata later on, and of course, I stay in the newest part of the Kolkata. This is again another part. So. Every corner of Kolkata has got its different charm, and you will find each has got relevance with the other. So yeah, it is that
Okay.
interesting. Yes.
Okay. That's pretty interesting. So
Yeah.
what are the beautiful attractions? I'm sure this is going to be difficult for you because I'm sure you will have to tell us with north, south, west, Kolkata, what exactly, but what are that must-do attractions which people have to do?
Yes. I would say that, of course, when you Google about Kolkata, the top things which comes is like the number one thing is the biggest and the oldest cantilever bridge that we have, like in the world. I would say it is Howrah Bridge. So it is
Right.
definitely. iconic bridge that one must see. And very recently, they have started with, they have started with light and sound in the evening or something in a very modified way, in a very improved way. So
Okay.
even I haven't seen that. So definitely that's must to be seen. After that, I would say that Victoria Memorial is one state of the art monument, is an historical monument. It's a great photography place. Actually, it has a lot of relevance in terms of, if you want to relate and if you want to know about the Kolkata as being a British capital, former British capital of India, you get to know about the kind of architectural excellence that it has. So I
Yeah.
would say even the Howrah station, like if somebody's coming by train, Howrah station itself is really an architectural excellence. I would also give it to the Chhatrapati, is the CST out there in
Yes.
Mumbai.
Yes, please.
So
Yeah.
yes. Apart from that, there are places like you can go to. Of course, if you are religious enough, you have to go to Dakshineshwar temple. You have to go to Kali Ghat in order to see exactly if you are really religious.
Sure.
One of the things that I really want my people who are actually watching this and want to explore Kolkata is like take a boat ride across Ganges, and then you feel the kind of uh, two. There are like two sides of Kolkata. One side is like Howrah, and another side is Kolkata. It has a like different district. So
Sure.
if you want to really get to know about the life of the local in Kolkata, take a boat ride, take a launch ferry, those ferry
Yeah.
which really run for the locals. Just take that and go to each and every ghats. There are like different ghats, just like Varanasi. You take that
Wow.
and you get to see, you get to experience the locals. Like if you're really interested to know about the people, the way they live, the way they kind of work, or anything. You just
Yeah.
have to go to the ferry and then take a launch ride across Ganges, actually. So yeah.
This sounds very exciting. Like, I don't think a lot of people know that there are ghats in Kolkata as well. So, except
Oh,
for
there are
people,
many. Yes.
who are, of course, from that place. So, that
Yes.
sounds very, very exciting already. So, tell me something that what do really locals do? Like, I'm sure you don't go to these places. Tell us something more about the hidden gems. Like, what are those places where you go?
Yes. There are places like I I love going. I myself am living in the newer part of Kolkata actually. So this is New Town, which is not comparatively very old. So
Okay.
for me, I love culture. I love people. I like to capture emotions. So for me,
Right.
wandering in the lanes of North Kolkata, which happens to be very old the part of Kolkata, it
Right.
really excites me. And if somebody is interested in photography, Kolkata is one of the best places for street photography. If somebody really wants to get amazing shots for about capturing life or human elements, one should really head to North Kolkata. The streets,
Okay.
anywhere, there's no specific places. There are ghats, there are like bylanes. You go and capture emotions. So, there is a lot of activity which is happening. People are sitting, they're chatting, they're having this every corner of North Kolkata, I would say. In fact, in South Kolkata as well, there are something which is cooking. Like either there is a discussion on politics, either something is people are always doing something. Like uh, just to make the either they're playing games like games as in like they are very good at carom or something,
Wow.
or
Okay.
the kids are playing on the road. So there's a lot of activities that you can capture actually. Yeah. So that is
That's
one thing that I
interesting.
take usually. Yes. And go to the markets, like new markets, go to the, I like going to the official district of Kolkata, which is like the central district, Dalhousie, where you get to see a lot of British architecture. So on the roads, like you
Okay.
would be able to, it was a British capital. So there are a lot of amazing British architecture, which really resembles London, I would say. In fact,
Oh, okay.
yes, very recently, not very recently, I would say about 5 years or maybe more than that. Our Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee, she came up with the idea of beautification in terms of, making it aligned with London, just because London has got the Thames, we have Ganges. So why not, do things?
Absolutely.
We have a version of Big Ben. There's a clock out there which really resembles Big Ben, which
Okay.
is in Lake. So there are
Yeah.
like small things which is there in Kolkata which really interest people who would like to see this kind of things, actually ancient things or cultural things. And I would say College Street. That is another place I would encourage people who are into books, who are into literature. They must go and visit. I guess this is one of the oldest and largest handbook market in the world, I would say. Yes.
Okay.
So College Street is a must visit. If they say that if you don't find a book in College Street, it is a high possibility that you would not find anywhere. So
Well,
they,
okay.
yes, yes. College Street is one place that one must visit, actually, just to take a stroll and things like that. That's
Okay.
one of the things.
So my next question to you is going to be, which I'm sure a lot of people talk about this, who are outsiders. Tell me more
Hmm.
about Durga Puja, the pandal hopping, which generally, because I believe that a lot of the photographers come there just during
Yes.
this time. So what is the right time to come there? I know it's very
Yes.
crowded. I know a lot of people say you shouldn't come, but yeah, tell us
Yes.
something more about it.
Oh, that's my favorite subject. In fact, I'm really hoping that the Durga Puja happens this year, but I don't know how much it will happen. So, yeah. So, Durga Puja usually is I mean, of course, it's a biggest affair in Kolkata, and it is so much so, it is so famous. I guess it is becoming as, it is going to be recognized as the carnival, in the, just like Rio de Janeiro has got the carnival title. So, I think so. This is one of the biggest carnival which will be recognized. So,
I think
lot of,
you
yeah,
mentioned about UNESCO, right? That it
yes.
is going to be one of the
Yeah.
UNESCO. Yeah, yeah.
Something like that. So, yes. So, Kolkata usually starts after Mahalaya. Like Mahalaya is the onset of Durga Puja, and after that, there it takes like about 10. The puja is for 10 days. But usually,
Okay.
the celebration, the Durga Puja celebration, usually starts with Panchami, like the fifth day, till the
Yeah.
Dashami. So
Okay.
I would say to avoid crowd, like my
Yeah.
suggestion would be to avoid crowd. If a photographer has to come and really cover, he or she requires at least 4 days minimum. When I
Okay.
say 4 days minimum, if you want to really capture the each and every, the South Kolkata has got theme pujo. The North Kolkata has got a traditional pujo. Like
Okay.
then there is like there is like Barwadi Pujo where people the traditional homes they kind of
Yeah.
perform pujas. That
Right.
is also even very interesting to see. So
Okay.
if someone can come on the fourth and the fifth day, like the Chaturthi or the Panchami day, and can stretch till Shashti, because after Shashti, like sixth day
Yeah.
or
6 days.
seventh, it becomes very crowded, to capture.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the best time would be like Chaturthi, Panchami, like the fourth and the fifth and the sixth day. If somebody can come
Okay.
and should stay till the end, because Vijay Dashami, which is like the Sindur Khela and the immersion, the entire tradition is again a delight to see.
Yeah.
So I would
Sure.
say, yeah. So you need at least 4 to 5 days in order to cover Durga Puja. Yes.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. So, I think Kolkata is one place which has like everything. Tell us more about food because that is something which we all have that bright face when it comes to food, like especially sweets. And tell us more about shopping also while we discussed a bit. but would love to know more about it.
Talking about food, and my favorite friend is there online, and he's like zero decibel Nirvana. Hi, and he's a complete foodie who came down from Delhi, and then I know that what fun he had for like during his first time when he had Kolkata food. So of course, Kolkata and food goes hand in hand. It cannot be like I was just coming to that. When it comes to food, when it comes to street food, when it comes
Yeah.
to cheapest street food in India, Kolkata it tops the
Wow.
list. I mean, I would
Okay.
say. I mean, where can you find a full meal for like as less as 50 bucks, which is absolutely hygienic,
Yeah.
absolutely heart filling, and tasty as well. So,
I'm sure.
yeah, the Kolkata famous food, I would say the fuchka, which is like a pani puri for
Yeah.
Mumbai.
Yeah.
Then we have rolls, egg roll, chicken roll, and any stuff like the kati rolls. Kati rolls
Okay.
is like the famous for Kolkata. Like one has to try. I mean,
Okay.
be you if you are veg, non-veg, doesn't matter. We have all options. Don't even worry about that. So yeah, because Kolkata people loves to eat and they love to treat people also because we Bengalis love to really
Yeah.
food. Food is like a main ingredient. So meat tea, like of course we are sweet lovers. Definitely, Bengalis love food, sweet into everything. So
Yeah.
Kolkata sweet, apart from the Rasgulla and Sandesh, which everyone knows that it
Yeah.
comes from Kolkata, there are
Yeah.
like about, I would say, maybe close to 100 or maybe 150 odd
Okay.
type of more variations of sweet one can try actually.
Wow.
And
Okay.
yes, yes,
Like
easily.
I've
I
never
can
heard
totally
something
say.
like this. So for Kolkata, people will always just say Sandesh or Rasgulla.
No.
Not Rasgulla, it's called Rasgulla. Is it? I hope I
Rasgulla.
pronounced it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Rasgulla. Yes, yes, yes. Somebody said Travelpod said that party shopta, which is very traditional. It's party shopta is like a pancake, and you fill with coconut, which is like a very homely traditional sweet, which is usually made at home, but it's
Okay.
available in the market as well. So,
Sure.
talking about sweet, I can go on and on because I am a sweet lover as well.
Same here. So I'm so tempted and I'm feeling little jealous that I can't eat it right now because at least here we'll not find that. So, but yeah, I have to make a trip very soon to Kolkata.
Yes, please do that. Please do that. And you need at least one day just to really go dig food from every corner of, Kolkata. So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I mean,
Okay. And tell us something more about shopping. Like
oh
what are the
yes.
best markets to do?
For the sarees, I would say Garia Hut is the best in terms of picking different kind of sarees. You can go to North Kolkata as well to get a bit cheaper version of sarees as well. But I think so it's better to go to Garia Hut market for your sari binge. I would start with sari. If you want to get any kind of sari like katha you're wearing, jamdani I'm wearing, any kind of weaves or anything, Garia Hut is the best place. For
Wow.
kind of street shopping, like if you want to buy things like the street shopping, New Market is one of the best market apart from Gariahat. Gariahat is in the south, in the central we have south New Market, and in the north we have Hathi Bagan. For very cheap stuff and street shopping, anything like it, whatever you want to buy. And
Okay.
for the traditional thing, like if you want to buy handicrafts and if you want to buy, the local, I would also come to the fact what all things are really you can buy from Kolkata actually for
Yeah.
the places. So that also Gariahat, we have a place called Dakshinapan, which is like a art and heritage hub where you can really buy the different gift and the souvenirs. So,
Okay. Wonderful.
yeah, the things that you should pick from Kolkata are number one, sweet.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely. The sweets are definitely weak. There are dry sweets, the things you can pick it up. You can pick up dokra items. Dokras are very much Bengal oriented. So you can pick up dokra as a gift souvenir for yourself and as well as for your friends.
Sure.
You can pick up saris. I need not to mention that.
Yes.
Then you can pick up jute products. Like we have amazing jute products, which and there are like jute bags, jute like shoes and bags and accessories or any kind of things. You can pick up jute and very cheap. I mean, if you go to Mumbai and Bangalore and things, the same things would really be costly. So if
Costly,
you
yeah.
pick up that, yes, yes. What else? What else? What else? Okay, fine. You can pick up these jewelries. Like we have amazing terracotta jewelries. Like we have amazing things made up of those art and clothes and the painting and the terracotta ones. You can pick up those actually.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, there are a lot of handicraft things that you can pick up actually. Yeah, from Calcutta.
Sounds very, very exciting. Now tell us what is the best time to come to Kolkata? Like if you really want to enjoy the weather, the place like at peace. So what would be the best time apart from Durga Puja? Of course.
Sure. Actually, post Durga Puja, I would say from November till March. Till
Okay.
March, you can. I mean, early beginning of March, the springtime. Usually, the winters are the best time to come to Kolkata.
Okay.
Definitely, because
Yeah.
it's a tropical country, tropical city. So it gets humid in the summers and things. So I
Yeah.
would say the best time to come is during, also because all the international film festival, music festival also takes place that time. So we
Yeah.
have fairs, we have music festivals, we have film festival. It is actually a party. For 3 months, we have like party in Kolkata, and we have Christmas. We celebrate Christmas on a very very large scale. So if you
Wow.
have to come, yes,
That's very
yes, yes.
surprising. Like I've never heard Kolkata and Christmas. Of course, the whole world celebrates it, but tell us more about it.
Yes, so if you come during Christmas, Park Street is one place that one should really. It is a carnival. It is like the entire street is decorated, and there is like street shows, music festivals. There's like street food, and people just go there, make merry because Kolkata also has got like a large proportion of Anglo-Indian families, which is settled in Kolkata. So,
Okay.
the reason behind is, of course, for the independent British capital that we had. So there was a
Yeah.
lot of leniency. Because of that, Christmas is celebrated in a very, very grand way. Like we have amazing bakeries. We like the communities, the Anglo-Indian communities come together and they celebrate in a place called Bow Barracks. So
Okay.
one really need to, if you really want to really go and see and experience what Christmas in a very traditional, in a very homely affair, so you should go to Bow Barracks. So yeah, and they have this traditional food and they have this carnival and they have this musical galore actually. So I would say that Christmas is definitely one of the, I guess, after Durga Puja, Christmas is celebrated in a very grand way actually.
That
So
sounds,
that is also one of the reason.
yeah. Like I'm already thinking to make my December plan because you've
Sure.
excited me enough to kind of just come and explore Kolkata. Is there
Yes.
is something okay? So there is one question which I think kind of missed it. Uh, Tell us more about the heritage. Are there, like, I think you spoke about one lane, which is all about heritage.
Yeah.
I'm sure Kolkata has a lot of heritage buildings. Like, I saw it in the movie Piku, some bit, and I was literally mesmerized with it that, wow, like, Kolkata has such massive buildings and they look so beautiful, especially the house they were living
Yes.
in. So,
Yes.
so tell us more about the traditional houses. Like, can somebody see it? Is it still
Yes.
there, part of the tradition? Yeah.
course. So, Calcutta had got the lineage of like there were a lot of aristocrat families which used to live in things in North Kolkata, especially if you go. That's why I was
Okay.
just talking about North Kolkata. When you go in North Kolkata and just wander around the streets of North Kolkata, you
Okay.
get to see a lot of those big houses, traditional houses. The one you saw in Piku is actually one of the houses which people are living, but I'm not very.
Okay. I think we lost you. Hello? Oops. I think she's left. There is some network issue. We'll wait for her to join. Let me try. Okay.
I'm so sorry. Sorry to really, really. I think so. My phone got switched off. I don't know why. I mean, I had
Okay.
to
No,
restart.
no, no worries. Yeah.
What were we talking
We
about?
were talking about the heritage
Yes.
buildings, the houses.
So,
Yeah.
if you want to really see the heritage building and the aristocrat family, the way they kind of live, so you can go to, one can head to North Kolkata, and North Kolkata has got certain families, and they're still living in those
Wow.
amazing houses actually. So,
Wow.
if you get chance, you should really get to connect with one of the families and things. You can probably talk to them, and yes, because they had this zamidar kind of a tradition, which really, and those family, the tradition and the generations are still living. They're, future generations and things. They're still living in that thing. They have this royal affair, which
Yeah.
also can be seen during Durga Puja. Like during Durga Puja, there are a lot of families, those those amazing houses, they kind of celebrate Durga Puja in a very, very traditional and in a very royal way, because Durga
Yeah.
Puja was a very royal affair
Yeah.
in Bengali culture. So one can really see the kind of during Durga Puja you can actually enter those houses, and you can see how they live and entire interiors and things like that. These are actually the houses that I am talking about. Apart from that, like I said, Dalhousie has got amazing British architecture, and in South Kolkata also there are a lot of other, places like the big buildings and the mansions out there, which is actually what to be seen. Actually, when you
Yeah.
go and explore the street, you will automatically see a lot of buildings that which is there. Yeah.
Wow. It sounds like too much of wanderlust and too much of exploring things in Kolkata. Thank you
Yes.
so much for joining us, Deepjani. Actually, I've loved the vagabond bong so much that I want to call you only by that name. But
Sure.
thank you for joining us. Is there something what you want to just tell viewers? Anything you want to just give a last message for Kolkata?
Kolkata. Come to Kolkata and then you will see exactly what City of Joy means actually to you. And I would say that go slow, take it slow. Because Kolkata is unique in its own ways. So one has to really have that interest to really see and get deeper into the culture of it, cultural part of it. So I would
Yeah.
say welcome to Kolkata, and come during the winters. You'll get to see a lot of life happening around you wherever you go, actually, and wherever you are in Kolkata. So yeah, of
Wow,
course.
sounds really, really exciting. I think I'm definitely, it's going to be one of the city which is going to be on my top bucket list. I think that's the only city which I have not visited because rest of the major cities I have done. So thank you for joining us, and we really loved knowing all the small details about Kolkata. So
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much as well. Thank you for having me out here. And it was lovely to talk about my city, actually. So,
Yes,
yeah.
Thank you. We really loved having you here, and somebody has said that lovely Rosgullas I can never forget. So,
Ah, great. You must really have more and more things. Jetty ride to Dakshineshwar. Oh my God, people are really coming up with things
yes,
with their
yes.
experience and all.
If at
Okay.
all, maybe we can just kind of leave it for if at all somebody has a question, maybe we can just kind of scroll, just in
Yes.
case someone has anything to ask.
Okay, I can't see. Probably they had it. I am not able to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
One can always DM me, and one can, I mean, I can leave a message that whatever you want to know about Kolkata, just DM me. I'm like, feel free to just ping me. I would like to help you out, and I would really love to talk about it. Yeah.
Great, sounds good. Thank you so much. I will keep in touch with you and may we cross our paths again for sure.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. And I wish you a happy Sunday.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Take care. Bye.